women's single sculls, and the biggest surprise of all, the absence of the Olympic champion Elisabetta Lipa, who has failed to reach this final. But nonetheless, this is a really appetizing competition, full of talented rowers, and I wouldn't like to pick the winner now, Dan.
No, it's wide open now without Lipa. Oh, a bad start there from Belgium, from Annelies Badal. She just caught a crab and dropped right back immediately. She's only a slight sculler, and into this headwind she'll have difficulty fighting her way back into contention. But Germany on lane 1, Belgium on lane 2, Sweden on lane 3. Maria Brandon there, very strong, powerful sculler. These conditions should suit her. In lane 4, Canada, Marnie McBean. Again, nice long, settling into a good long stroke. In lane 5, Trina Hansen, who's the early leader here. She's gone out in front. And on the far side, Cynthia Ryder for the United States.
Jana Thieme, closest to us in lane number 1, 23 years of age, from Halle. The reserve for the German team in the 92 Olympics. And only 5th in Lucerne. So on paper, a little bit to find. But world champion in the quadruple sculls back in '89 and 3 times a junior world gold medalist. And she now has a useful advantage over this lady, Maria Brandon. 2nd in the season-long World Cup rankings, with a couple of wins contained in that competition. But on the far side now, beginning to make her presence felt again, Trina Hansen, who was also in the World Cup, 6th in the rankings, and 3rd at Henley, where the women rowed for the first time in World Cup competition.
Difficult conditions. There's quite a lot of rough water about and a strong headwind. But it's Hansen on the far side there in lane 5 who's leading the hunt. Good long, strong sculling there from McBean of Canada. Canadians are always well disciplined, and the Canadian women always up near the front.
And the big surprise, even though she had that disastrous start, Annalisa Bredel, the World Cup champion of the current season, actually she won that without actually winning any of the races, 5 times the runner-up, but nonetheless she's being dropped.
She's been dropped. Very hard for her to get back in these in this strong headwind, because she's the smallest of the scullers here, and she is really stretched out, but she's a strong finisher as well. Brandon always now looking, she's been on the circuit for a long time, and she's looking to score a major win. She's a good athlete, and these conditions absolutely right for her. Powerful lean back, but her leg's not quick enough perhaps. She needs to really slam down her legs. Canada in 2nd position, but Hansen really stretching out a good lead there. She's got a good length lead, and it's Germany just here on the near side in 2nd place. Very cool sculler, Thieme. She's very tall, tallest of the scullers here. Slight arm catch, makes it very hard on the arms after 1,000 meters, but she's a good, strong sculler. There's Hansen out in lane 5. Good early leader and moving very, very well. Lots of leg in her stroke there, and the back coming in very late. But she's got a good lead, clear length, and it's Thieme on the near side who's just holding 2nd position.
Thieme, who competed in the World Cup, but just twice in the top 12. But this has been her major objective for the whole season. So half distance now, and it's Trina Hansen just in the lead. 1:53.97 her time for the 2nd quarter. Maria Brandon in contention, and looking as if her plan today, Dan, is to wait and come late.
Well, she shouldn't do that, because with her power she should be right up heading the field, and she's got some very tough competitors around her and just ahead of her who are very strong finishers.
And the Canadian form is so good that at our peril would we write off Marnie McBean, who now, as I say that, is virtually on terms with Jana Thieme of Germany, closest to you, and on the far side, Trina Hansen for Denmark. And those 3 have opened up a really sizable gap with 7:50 to go.
Yes, I think Hansen has really she's losing her form now. She's falling back, and it's Tape and Canada beginning to really fight it out between them over this last 500 or 600 meters. But Tape's got a big advantage because she's very tall, long arms and legs, long levers. She doesn't have to stretch out like the other scullers to get the right length of arc for her stroke. She can just sit there and pump those long legs. And she's doing that with great composure. She hasn't put a foot wrong yet. She's sitting there very, very well. Good, confident sculling there, not making any mistakes.
And you get the feeling, Dan, that there's quite a lot of petrol in the tank. In the Jana Tape tank there is. But how much there is in those two ladies, we're soon going to find out. Marnie McBean, though, squeezing on here, born in Vancouver, but these days lives in Toronto, and herself twice an Olympic gold medalist and twice a world champion. So she knows the game of winning.
Well, she's certainly putting Tape under pressure. The two of them really neck and neck. It's very, very... Oh, that's the first time I've seen her look across. She's quickened her stroke. She knows she's got to make a push now, and it's about a meter. It's a meter, and she is moving. She is moving. She's using those long arms and legs there to give her better leverage, and she's moving every stroke now.
And absolutely right to do so, because it was Marnie McBean in that third quarter, 1:54.08, who was really applying the pressure. But now Jana really moving forward. Here's Annalisa Bredel. You can see there she's just about got into 5th place, but it's all a bit too late. And Maria Brandin also trying to really push, but surely to goodness she's left it far too late to be doing that. Meanwhile, Jana making the best of her way home, trying to maintain her composed form, quickening it up and looking good.
Very good, very good. She's quickened so noticeably there. She's very sharp on her stroke. She's losing a little bit of the finishes there. You can see the water flying off the left skull. So that's making her less effective, but she really has a tremendous power on the first part of that stroke, the first impulse of the stroke.
And Dan, the German fans are getting very excited, very, very excited, because you know and I know and they know that this could be their first gold medal of the championships. They've had to wait almost a day and 3 quarters for it to come. But it looks to me as if Jana Tape is going to break the hoodoo for them. The others are really trying to fly. Look at Brandin coming. She's moving like a train, but it's far too late now as she chases Marnie McBean, and she's trying to get on terms for the silver medal, let alone the bronze. But it's gold to Germany and Jana Tape, and in 2nd place it's Canada's Marnie McBean, and in 3rd place Trina Hansen and Brandin.
Oh, Brandin's gone straight over. She fell back in her boat and just lost all control, and she's gone in, and the rescue launches are coming to get her. But there's the winner. Beautiful win, Germany's first win at last, and not a moment too soon. They were beginning to lose heart, but what a fine performance from Tape.
So Jana Tape becomes a world champion for '93, and at last gives the German fans a moment to rejoice. Marnie McBean, following in the footsteps of Silken Laumann, takes a very well-deserved silver medal. We should get a little smile here from Trina Hansen. Yes, we do, as she collects the bronze. Well, now from the women's to the men's single sculls.